That's the secular world. But in the Christendom, I think things are done orderly. Things are done properly. Things are done in a way that the couples can forgive each other.
What have they done so far to help couples in this kind of situation in the church?
Yes, the church has done a lot. That is to say, in the terms of counseling, right? In terms of counseling, because there are times that, you know, most pastors have found men to be infidel to their wives, all right? And in most cases, for which I know, in 1 or 2 cases I've been involved, all right, to counsel men to come back to their wives, and that's by ensuring that they walk according to the word of God.
Have they also counseled women to go back to their wives?
Yes, yes, it's what I'm saying, on both sides. But that in the church, all right, where the church tries, I know that for the church, I know that they've been succeeding. Because the church, of course, will give you ample time. It will give you ample time as a man, as a woman, to make sure that you don't go back to the world. All right? They give you something that they help you, both in prayers, in counseling, in fasting, to ensure that the family gets their reunion back.
So that is to say that majority of couples in churches
are succeeding when it comes to crisis like this.
Okay.
They succeed in bringing back their husband and bringing back their wife.
Okay.
All right. But in the secular world, it's abnormal. It's abnormal. It's a struggle.
Why is it?
It's a struggle.
Why is it abnormal in the secular world when we have psychologists there, when we have, of course, relationship therapists just like you are,
yes,
when we have relationship coaches?
Yes, it's because.
So why is it abnormal?
Yeah, it's abnormal because here we're talking about emotions, all right? We're talking about emotions and you know, different sets of characters and attitudes that are exhibited by men, right? Trying to showcase their rudeness. You understand me? Their funny characters that you just see and laugh over it. But for the Christian world, is a thing that has to do with the scriptures, and they, as a man or as a woman who is as a believer, you'll be counseled in a way that you'll be forced to accept the word of God. I'm coming now. The word of God, you know, the way it is and the way God has made it, it can pierce the heart of anybody to make sure that, you know, that thing that is needed is achieved. But in the secular world, it's difficult because the man, all right, is under the influence, maybe under the influence of one thing or the other. But if it's in the church, prayers, of course, can take it off. Such influences, prayers can take them off. But in the secular world, it's not possible. And it continues with, the man continues with such influence, the woman continues with such influence, and before you know, it aggravates to this kind of situation that we just observe now. So what we are saying is that, you know, people that are infidel in their marriages should know that they are not doing a good thing to their children. Because one, this is a marriage that you have decided as a man to keep, and where you fail to keep this marriage, the fruits of the children that you have brought into the world, how do you want their life to go? How do you want their life to go? Because that is the responsibility that you have given to yourself, and you need to live by the responsibility and to make sure that you make the children to achieve their heart desire, and not to keep them wandering here and there and suffering. And before you know, even it is those children, the fruit of those children are the things that you even reap when you are old.
All right. Thank you, Apostle Papame.
Yes.
I would also like to understand what are those things that actually push these people into having extramarital affairs?
Yes.
What are those red lights? What are the signs? We are talking about the signs that actually make them to do this, but what are the things that, you know, you see a family financially, they are okay. I will say spiritually they are okay because, of course, they belong to one denomination or the other. And then when it comes to getting anything, everything is within their reach, apart from life that God gives, and of course they have life, so it's within their reach. So what are those things that actually push them into entering the world, having extramarital affairs, even after saying, yes, I do, I will never cheat on you? Like this one, they went extra mile in taking oath, but still.
Yeah, you see, sometimes the couples might fall short of self-control. All right, self-discipline, self-control. That is just the central of it, self-control. There are certain instances where you see a woman because of maybe her character. She's always quiet, not talking, you know what I mean, and always submissive to the husband. You see such women, when they go out to meet other men, you know what I mean, who talk to them and who influence them with what they have, they sometimes easily fall for them. I hope you understand what I'm saying. You ask me the causes, I'm bringing them out for you. One could be by such influences.
Oh, okay, influence. Yes. So influence them on what us?
No. I'm talking about the emotional influence, you know what I mean, and also sometimes financial problems. All right, even though sometimes they are well-to-do, the man may not be that man that gives to his wife when she's in need. And you see, I'm telling you the truth. So most men, they have money to take care of the woman, but to bring that money to take care of the woman the way it ought to go, it becomes a difficulty. In very several occasions, we witnessed it. Not that the man does not have money. If the man does not have money, and the woman said, okay, give me money, let me go into business, it becomes another thing. It's as if the woman is demanding the money from the man to get at something that when she starts getting money now, she will reject the man entirely, and she will refuse going to collect or beg for money from him. Obviously, because why do most men want their women to always beg money from them?
All right.
Papa, I
want you to do something.
Yes, some things that
I want you to do something for me.
Yes.
When you mention that which make men to go out, also mention that we make women to go out, because now you're talking about for a woman.
Yes.
It's because of maybe the husband is not taking good care of them financially. They're not seeing the money. You also mention men, the people that the money they have enough.
Yes.
Wife, if you see some of their wives, they are angels.
It's what I'm saying.
They are beautiful.
Yes.
They
will refuse to use the money. They will refuse to use the money to take care of that woman who is so beautiful in the house. Rather, they will take it to the street girl.
Okay.
All right? That's what I'm trying to say. The woman in the house will be asking, give me money, let me use to buy this thing to eat over. You like begging, you like disturbing for money, I don't know why. Just like that. Without any, but this is a responsibility that you said as a man that you want to take. All right? You said from the beginning that, yes, let her be my wife, I can take care of her. But at the end of it, we see a reverse at the tail end.
So what about a woman?
Because of maybe he has seen an angel outside, and he has been able to turn his back against his wife.
Are there angels out?
No, that's what we are saying. Most men, all right, they don't want to see even young girls with their eyes. I don't know why it is like that. I don't know why it is like that.
So this is the reason why men...
I'm coming now. So they would want to go and spend their money outside. And most of them are spoiled. Most men are being spoiled by their friends. The kind of friends they keep, you know what I mean, also put them in such misery. Because when they see their friends having girlfriends outside their marriage, they would want to emulate them. And when they emulate them, the danger reflects back to their home.
So for the men, it's influence?
It's not influence, it's an unusual character. It's an unusual character.
Okay.
Honestly, it's an unusual character because it's not all men that have such character.
Okay.
It's an unusual one that they just developed. They just want to do it because they have money to spend. And maybe they just want you to complement their emotions.
And then what about the women that they are the boss of their own? They have everything. They can afford anything.
Yes. Just for the man. Still. Yes, just for the man to give them the love they want. It becomes a problem.
Papa me?
Yes.
They have love. they are being cared for, they have beautiful homes,
Yes.
they are the boss of their own.
Yes.
In a sense that they have the money, they have their business, they
Yes.
work in an amazing organization that are well paid.
Yes.
But still, they go out. Their husband in question, they have everything, but still, they go out. What exactly is outside? And why are they always pushed to go out?
Is what I'm saying. Most of them keep friends that put them in such misery. I'm putting it to friends because that is the most possible way, all right? That is the most possible way most men get involved in such things. It has happened to me. Okay. I'm telling you, it has happened to me.
They influence you negatively.
They influence negatively.
Wow. So it was an unusual character.
It's not an unusual character.
So
it's something that.
So you can agree with me now that it's actually influence and not an unusual character.
If it is influence, I agree.
Because you said it has happened to you.
Yes, because you are learning, you tap the character of saying, let me join my friend to go and maybe sit out.
So how did you come out of it?
I'm coming. Yes, the only way that you can come out of it, of course, is for you to understand. Understand that you need a wife. You must have to understand you need a wife because that extra money you are spending outside, all right, and you are not putting it back in your home, all right, it's a loss.
I want to understand something.
It's a loss.
You say you must understand that you need a wife.
Yes.
Already you have a wife and you choose to go out.
Yes.
Are you supposed to understand that you need to go back to your wife or you need a wife?
You need to go back.
Okay, it's not your turn.
You need to go back to your wife.
Because when you say you need a wife, it's sounding like...
No.
Bachelors.
You have a wife and you need to go back to your wife because the money you are going to spend outside, you are not getting anything out of it. Whereas the one that you are spending at home, you are getting results. Because that makes you a man. And you are flowing with it. And your family is happy. And your family is with joy. That makes the family. But where you are spending the money outside, and then sometimes you come back home empty-handed, you are not even happy that you are not having money in your pocket while you are spending money outside.
Are you sure?
And then you come home and transfer the aggression on your wife.
All right, thank you so much, Pame. But let's look at this one now. What are those signs that couples should be able to see and know that, oh, that means it's like my husband is beginning to go out, or it's like my wife is doing something wrong outside? What are those signs that they should see and start working on it on time before it gets out of hand?
Yes, it's unnecessary excuses. When a husband begins to give unnecessary excuses about his job, about attending one occasions or the other, about meeting up with his friend, sitting out with his friends to discuss with them, those frivolous excuses are sometimes it's a pre-action to these events.
Infidelity.
Yes, because I have a meeting in Lagos. I have a meeting, such meetings, all right? It should not distract your love.
Is it in all cases?
It should not distract your love at home.
Is it in all
cases?
It
should not distract, yes. It should never, when you have a woman at home, all right, whatever thing that you are doing should be open.
Okay.
Should be made open. You should expose to her, look, I can't tell you like this where I'm going. This is what unnecessary excuses to say I want to see my friend, I want to go and meet my friends, we have a meeting. I don't know, when you are so busy, you know what I mean? When you are too much busy, and then you abandon your family life, you know what I mean, to those things. I think the man should not waste time to call back his wife. The woman also should not waste time to call back her husband back to the house, because those things are most of the things that disrupts and take away the attention of the married life.
All right, so before we go, I'd like you to give me another example. That's for a man. Men, right? Yes. When they start giving unnecessary excuses, you should know that something is cooking somewhere. And then what about for the women? Yes,
for the women, I would want to tell them, look, that they should learn one thing, that the secret...
No, not advice yet. How do you know that your wife is trying to dance outside?
Yes, the way you know is that maybe when she's not when she's not giving much attention to the domestic affairs in the house, and the love pattern that you started with, when you are seeing depreciation, when you see depreciation either from the man or from the woman, when we met the first time, when I come back from work, she will run and come and hug me and give me a kiss. All right, I'm coming. Yes. But now, when I come, she will not even care. She will even be hiding in the room. You know, she doesn't want to see my face. What's the problem? Those are some of the things. When you see the love not taking the right shape any longer, you know that something is wrong. And you must be fast about it. All right? You must be fast about it to call the other party to order. To say, my husband, what's happening? You don't used to do like this before. Before, when you close from work, before it is 6, you are here. And then we'll see you, we are happy with you. What's the problem? Now you stay till on the 10 o'clock. You stay till 9. No, you'll be giving excuses. No. Those things are not allowed. You need to live. You need to have a working time. You need to have a family time. Right. Your family time should be spent well with your family. Because when you fall short of either of these attitudes, you know what I mean, then you are bringing down the family. And the blame should be given to you. And that is why I said that such things cannot be contained. All right? If they cannot be counseled, if they cannot be accommodated any longer, they should separate, because the end of it is to take each other's life.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Papame.
Yes.
That was amazing. And wow, this is Society Watch on Atlantic Television Network. We'll just go on a very short break. But before then, I want to appreciate you again. That was really amazing one. Thank you.
Sure.
We'll just go on a very short break. When we return, we will join Port Harcourt residents and get to hear their own opinion. What should happen when couples are found in the midst of this disaster, which is infidelity? Should there be separation? Should there not be separation? We will get to hear from them when we return from the short break. Just stay with us.
Business, social economy, sports, and documentaries. So sport news, live analysis, expert discussions on trending stories.
Seriously, I will not do anything, because I know I cannot do that. As a human and as a woman that knows the right thing to do. I always look at the Bible aspect of it and what God destined the women to do. He said the women is the helpmate of the man. So we don't need to overcoming the man. What else are you looking for? If one man is not enough for you, you shouldn't have said you want to marry. You stay at home. Then if it's the man, of course the man they said is the hunter, the hustle. They go and look for women, you understand. Sometimes they are not the ones that put themselves into it. Sometimes it's from us women that push the man out of the house. Let me say, if you are not giving him what he wants, definitely he will go out and look for what that suits him. Do you understand? But if I catch my man on top of my bed, I know he cannot do that. If I catch him on top of my bed, I'm not going to do anything, no. I go call them together and say, what's the reason why you did this? Because he might have a reason. Either the girl na him find am trouble, or na him go find the girl trouble. So I will know the reason why he do. So if I find out the reason, maybe from the girl, or the fault is from him, I will caution him. And I will also tell him what it takes for you to meet God in heaven. Because definitely everybody want to go heaven. So if they do and say, may your wife, or they want to and say, nothing pass anything, so you go do anything you want to. God they wait for you now, you go answer for God. You understand? So my husband said, and they tell and say, if you like, put your leg one side, if you don't like, put your one side. The day God go open your book, you say, see what you do, see what I do. So me, they run my own race. You run your own race. So everybody should mind yourself. Why not? Why won't I remain in the house? He might have a reason, because sometimes men don't actually tell the women what they are feeling. Do you understand? Maybe you are this person that is very beautiful. When you come see you, come marry you. Now you don't enter the house, come they tie rapper. What thing want make him demand do? The man feel they go waiting there under skirts now. And also, some men like food, like my husband like food. You understand? We women, we don't know how to cook. If they say bring money, we don't know how to cook. If you give them 5,000 naira, one collect 10,000, one collect 20,000, yet you don't know how to cook. Some men, if they see any woman where they give them every day good food, they go chase the woman. Anything where the woman talk, the man go take. But anyhow, no matter what, I will know, because there must be a reason why he did that.
If I catch my wife cheating on me, that means there's a space where, as a man, I've backslide. You understand? And if I see her, I catch her with somebody, that means there's a space that I've not complete that. Maybe she needs someone to complete it for her, but it's not encouraging.
So what will you do?
It's for us to, I will call her attention properly so that she will understand my feelings, so that our two will continue the love from the beginning, how we started it, to make the minds come together and we'll continue. For me, I will not cheat on my wife. Honestly, I will not cheat on my wife, because if not for the sake of love, I will not start making a journey of love with someone. If not for the journey of love, I will not start that journey, because it goes a long way.
One, if I see my wife, if I catch her with another man, the best to do, to divorce her. I can't go more than that. I will divorce her so our peace will reign. I will not go forward in harming her or doing anything. The best I will do is just what I said. I will divorce her, let her just go back to her parents. Let the shame, whatever, be between she and her family. That's all I will do. Let her live my life and I mind my business. If she also catch me with another woman, based on what Bible said, in that case, I will look for a way to make her happy so she will not go further to harm me too. Whatever that is happening today is not really our fault. It has been written in the Bible there. That was why when a man got his wife with another man, it became issue because she has no license. Yes, but when a woman caught her husband with another woman, there's a way they handle it. Even the family of the woman will say, you know, but take it easy. Do you want to come back to stay? I don't have any house to give to you. No space, so they better remain there and resolve it. Okay, don't worry, we'll call him. It does not happen when it comes to a woman that is married to another man. No, it does not happen. I can say men have the license, but not every man. There are some men that does not do it based on the good relationship they have with their wife. Yeah, there are some men that cherish their wife than side chick. There are some men that cherish their wife. Their wife is more important to them than side chick, because going to side chick is just like a part-time. But when you have a wife and you know your wife, you don't go and do anything stupid that will divide the attention of the family. More of them, when you have good children, intellectual children that are there to make the home move, you can't go and bring in some things that will make the family look as if they're not more relevant. I mean, when you yourself, as a man, have a potential, so you respect the home for the sake of the children. Just like man, you come to the family, you hit your wife before your kids. No, it's wrong. A real man does not do that. So it is only when you don't know your potential, when you have nothing in you, when you think what this man does, you will do it. And then you can think everybody is the same. No, that's why me, myself, as a man, I don't classify what other men do to some other men. If men are hundreds in number, I can tell you 70. Okay, real men does not cheat.
Both husbands and wives, man or woman, shouldn't cheat. As our Creator instructed us, one man should stick to his own wife. Just like the saying goes that a man should drink water from his own system. I think that's just the best thing. Whenever a matured man is going about cheating on the wife and all of that, it shows that that man lacks self-control. And in fact, is not supposed to be. Likewise, women. I can't even imagine it. How do you feel as the woman, matured woman, you will leave your husband, be running pium pium pium? It's uncalled for. If it eventually happen, I think the same punishment that goes to the man is the same punishment that will go to the woman.
God instructs us not to cheat. That's why the Bible said, even in Genesis, that a man will leave his father and mother and cleave to his own wife. And God, in his infinite wisdom, when he was doing the creation, he didn't do one man, 3 women, which he had the strength to do that. He has everything to do that if he so wish. But he never did. He did it one man, one woman. Now, in animal kingdom, you can have one male and 1,000 female, no problem. But when it comes to man, it is one wife, one husband. Now, if a man cheats, he has weakened his authority. Yes. In as much as God allowed them, maybe in the Old Testament, to marry more than one wife. God allowed that. But in the New Testament, Jesus said that Moses allowed that because of the weakness and stiff-neckedness of the people. But God, in his original intention, is one man, one wife. Now, when a man is cheating, he is not strongly a man. Yes, he has lost some element of his strength. It shows that he cannot control himself. And anybody who cannot control himself is weak. Whether your emotion, your feelings, your desire, your whatever thing, as we are even seeing in Nigeria today, that there are some weak men who are ruling us, who can't control themselves when they are not in power anymore. But we are not going there, and I think you believe. So you understand with me. But for that, no man should cheat. And for a woman to cheat, I think it is grievous. Yes, it is grievous. You have opportunity to accept who becomes your husband or who becomes your wife. Yes, who becomes your husband. If that man comes and you know you can't stay with this person for life, tell him no. Instead of following that person, when you see another man again, you jump. And God didn't even create women to cheat. Neither did he create men to cheat either. So none of this should cheat. If you get married, stick to your husband, stick to your wife, so that both of you will enjoy your family. Bible even said, I think book of Ecclesiastes, it said, let her breast satisfy you. Yeah. Drink water from your own system, from your own well. There is a well for every man. When you stop drinking from there, though Bible said that stolen water is sweet. Stolen water is sweet, but that is only to the weak people, to a thief. I don't know the man who would like to be brought outside and declared a thief, and people are beating you because you went to steal from another person's well. So I think this is my little contribution to that. Thank you very much.
Wife online the pen pass, because if the man catch the wife, if he catch the wife, that one now, hey, everybody don't hear that. But if the woman catch the man, nobody will hear it. The man catch a wife, make him just endure that. If the woman catch a husband, make him endure.
If you catch your husband cheating, you just have to forgive him. Yes, so because he will leave you and run away. He will run, you will not see him. You just forgive. Let go. Just forgive. Forgive. They should learn how to manage the situation. They should forgive also. Do me, I do you back. You know the pain.
Sometimes the man supposed to know why the woman cheated on him. Everything is not about divorce, because something might trigger the woman to cheat on him. Or maybe another thing is that the man should try to know why the woman cheated. Is it hereditary? Because like now we are seeing something like, if my mother cheated on the husband, but in some cases it's not like that. But I think the answer to that is not about divorce. It's about the man to find out why the woman cheated on him. If the woman can give the woman and the man a reasonable answer, I think the man can consider and keep the wife and make peace with him or her. And another thing is that it can be the man's problem. So even though he divorces this one and marry another woman, the woman can do the same thing, because maybe the problem is from you. So I think that you have to sit the woman down and know what the problem is coming from. Is it from the woman or is from the man? So everything is not about divorce. Sometimes we are talking about divorce, it might come from the man and it's not coming from the woman. So I think that is the answer. Divorce is not the only case or anything that can settle marriage.
I don't believe that it is the men's world or is a man's world, right? I feel like women have been